What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tim, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about why good men cheat. Okay, I think this is a topic that really doesn't get discussed enough, or maybe it gets discussed but not, between the two kind of genders. I think women talk about it with women, but they don't really talk about it with other men. I just think it's a topic that needs to be talked about. Okay, so I wanted to share my opinion, and like I said, my opinion. Okay, so these are my views. And also too, I wanted to add, I said good men. Okay, so we're not talking about bad dudes that cheat. Dudes that were using you the whole time just because you have a good job and you got money, or you got a place they can stay, or they want to use your truck. We're not talking about, bad, low budget dudes. We talking about good dudes. Okay, and there's lots of women who've been in a situation. They're like, man, I thought I had a great guy. He's a man. He handled his business. He took care of me. Did all this stuff. Then he cheated. Like what happened? So first and foremost, I want to say, ladies, a good man does not cheat on you because he doesn't love you. Let me say that again. A good man does not cheat on you because he does not love you. Now, if y'all are going through problems in a relationship, maybe the love's lost, that's different. But once again, a lot of times women are like, the relationship is going great, then he cheated. It has nothing to do with love. Okay? A lot of times women, y'all think, if he loved me more, and they say this. When the man gets found out or he admits he cheated, the woman's always like, if you loved me, you wouldn't have cheated on me. And the man's like, I do love you, baby, because he does. Okay? Or a lot of times a woman's like, man, if I maybe done more and got him to love me more, he wouldn't have cheated. No. It has nothing to do with love. A good man is with you because he loves you. If he didn't love you, he wouldn't be with you because he's a good man. He could find another woman. Just like if you're a good woman, you could find another man, right? He's with you because he loves you. That's not why he cheated. Let me tell you why he cheated, okay? And to do that, we have to go back to like caveman days. We got to take it back a little bit. And ladies, real quick, I want to say, I know some of y'all are out there priming your fingers, getting ready to go in on me in the comment section. Some of you have already started typing your comments. Give me a little bit, ladies. Give me a bit. Let's be adults. Let me get my point out. And then if you disagree, agree, whatever, hit me in the comments. But just hold up and listen. Caveman days, our ancestors. Okay, so we have, as men and women, we have separate roles. Okay? Men, our job when it comes to procreating the species, because that's really what we're here to do. We're here to live 60, 70 years and make sure that the species keeps going. So our job as men was to do the impregnating. Our job is to find women, go in, get kids in them, knock her up. That's our job. The woman's job is to have the kids. Man basically makes the kids, and the woman has the kids. Those are our roles. So, as men, in our DNA, it is weird. We're set up and wired to basically make as many kids as possible. That's how the species continues. That's why we're here. That's why if you look back in the past at our ancestors, at our great, our cavemen and our Neanderthal peoples, there wasn't a lot of like monogamy. Even as we came forward in history, you had men who had 10, 12 wives, that's just the way it was. That's even like in the Bible, because as men, it's our job, have the kids, okay? And we are wired that way. It is literally in our DNA from caveman days, from our ancestors' days, to basically want to be with multiple women so that we can impregnate them, species continues. That DNA has not changed. Okay, we've gotten civilized, and now monogamy and being in a relationship with one person and finding the one and spending your life with them is kind of how most people feel that you should go into a relationship. But our DNA as men has not changed. We still have that same DNA that our great-great-grandfather, Thud, who lived in a cave and slept with all the women in the cave had. Right? We have that same DNA. It is genetic. Now, that is not to say that we can't fight against this. We can. There are a lot of good dudes out there who have never cheated on the women, won't cheat on the women. We can fight against it. However, it is very hard. And this is why good men cheat, because basically they just give in. Okay? Basically, after years and years and years of fighting against their genetics, they give in. Do you know how hard it is? Like, especially if you're a good man. Because a good man already has women coming at him, right? And then as soon as he got with you, As soon as you got with you, the number just quadrupled. I'm telling you this from experience. As a man, we could be going through a dry spot, you know, having our phone ain't ring ever. We meet a nice woman, we start going out. Every ratchety, thotty, skanky, dirty foot that has our number or works with us or lives in our neighborhood is going to be hitting us up, making eyes at us, especially if they see us out with you. It's like as soon as you get in a good relationship, all the other women come on to you. And after a while, sometimes a good man just breaks down. And a lot of times we don't even understand why we broke down. A lot of times we don't even understand the genetic. That's why a lot of times you ask a man, why do you cheat? He's like, I don't know. That's why a lot of times it's not a woman you would expect him to cheat with. You know, it'd be like, that she ain't even cute. She ain't even, because it wasn't her. It was just, she was the one that when we got to that level and couldn't fight no more, or it was just something weird about her, just something slipped through. Just something slipped through. Or that's why a lot of times, you know, it'll be, there was like alcohol involved. Your man went out to hang out with his boys, you know, and then whatever, he, with this chick, you know what I mean? It's just because like something happened that allowed, you know, that fight we've been putting up against our DNA. Something happened that our guard was down and, you know, that's what it is. Okay. It's just, that's just who we are as men. Okay. And for some men, the day comes when they give in, and it has nothing to do with the woman they're with. It just has to do with the fact that as men, we want to sleep with as many women as possible because we're made that way. Trust me. And any man, ask your man this. Ask one of your male friends this. Any man who's in a real committed relationship and really loves his woman, if he could flip a switch and get rid of that, he would. You know, if he could flip a switch and get rid of that and never look at another woman, he would. But it ain't that easy. It's just how we are. And remember how I said, and I'm trying to explain, you know, real quick, so maybe women can get how strong the urge is. And I think it's different. Yeah, there's women out there who cheat and sleep around, but I think the urge is different. I think women have different reasons for cheating. The woman's role, going all the way back to cavewoman days, is to bear the children. So that is why a lot of women have a very strong urge when they get to certain ages in their life to have kids. Women who can't have kids for some reason, they get very depressed, very down. You know, they'll spend all kinds of money going to fertility clinics, whatever. They want to have kids. Women who are getting older and haven't found someone to have a child with, you know, they just get down because, like, I feel like my biological clock is ticking. All this type of stuff because that urge is so strong for them to have kids because that's in their DNA. That's in their DNA. Even some women is like, I don't. At one point, didn't really want to have kids. Later, they're like, you know what, I really think I want, because it's in their DNA. It's in their genetics to procreate. That's how they're programmed. That strong feeling, ladies, that strong feeling y'all have to want to have kids, it's just as strong for us to want to like go out and go around and sleep with other women. Imagine if someone came to you and was like, hey, you get with me, you can never have kids. And this does happen. And you have to fight that your whole, you know, married life or relationship with that person. It's the same with dudes and like sleeping around. Hey, you get with me, you can only sleep with me, and we'll accept that because we love you, but we fight with it. And some men give in. You know, some men, the fight gets too rough and you just give in. It's like 5 years of sleeping with the same person and every day, you know, all these, you know, other, all these other options have been thrown at me. It's just, it gets to you, and some good men give in, not because I don't even want to say they're weaker than some men. It's just it happens sometimes, you know, and it is not because they love you any less. You know, this myth of if you loved me, you wouldn't. I don't know. Like I said, I can't. Being, you know, I'm not other men, so I can only speak for like me. So I can't say why that guy cheats and this guy doesn't. I'm just saying why some guys do, and it's genetic. It's in our DNA. Trust me, ladies, if we could get rid of it, we would. But it's there, and we try our hardest. And that's why I say, if your man does cheat and he comes to you or whatever, have the discussion, talk about it, find out if he really still loves you. If he wants to go, go. If he's gonna keep cheating, we'll go. You know, but if men mess up, sometimes we mess up. Sometimes we really love you, we really want to be with you, but that genetics just got to us. We messed up. You know, have that conversation. This whole idea of if someone cheats, and this goes for men or women, this whole idea that if someone cheats, it's over. I don't agree with that. We all make lots of different mistakes in life. Cheating is a mistake, albeit, you know, one that people think is grave. That's a whole nother video as to why that's the one mistake that is unforgivable to a lot of people, but you know, other stuff isn't. But you know, have the conversation. If you got a good man, and y'all are in a relationship and things are going well, this might just be a speed bump on your relationship. Sit down and talk about it. Figure out, you know, if you can work past that. Anyway, that's my opinion. And now go crazy in the comments. Go, go, go. Say what you want to say. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about it. I'll talk to y'all later.